Hello, Dalton Golf and Country Club. We are here today with our Director of Golf, Russ Allstun. So he's going to give us a little insight on what it's like to be a golf pro here at Dalton Golf and Country Club. So Russ, I know everybody thinks a golf pro is you give lessons and that's your day, but it's really not. You do a lot more outside of just golf lessons. So why don't you enlighten us and let us know what your day-to-day life is as a golf pro?
As a golf pro, oh man. My wife says most of the time that's all I do is sit around there in the shop and tell jokes and make fun of people. But you know, there's a little bit more. There's a little bit more than that's got involved. I've got first of all, being able to do what I get to do. I've got a good staff around me. I've got with Reed, Jack, and Macy in there, and then the department heads here at Dalton Country Club. They all help out. We've got a pretty good team, so I get to do a lot of things that I'm very flexible with. I'm starting my 34th year, so whatever I'm doing, I guess people already think I'm not doing anything or I'm doing more than what I look like I'm doing. But you know, some of the things that I do mostly is like merchandise. We do merchandising in here. I got my staff help me on that. That's pricing merchandise, ordering merchandise, stocking merchandise. Teaching is about 20% of my, 25% of my time. I love to give golf lessons. I think that's my favorite thing, watching somebody get better. But, you know, a lot of people come in and say, well, I don't have enough time to get with Russ. He's always busy. Well, I only teach so many hours a week. So I try to limit my time and do that. Tournaments. I mean, we're constantly. I didn't realize looking at the calendar this week. I got 5 straight Monday outings. We had a big tournament this weekend. You're always making calls. You know, pairings, tee sheets. You know, doing that. Administrative side. I mean, this is fun. This is handling my budgets, handling my rounds of play, staffing my group, my guys. Another thing another thing that goes on is I'm a liaison between me and Kenny. If a member comes in and the grass on number 5 is so bad, you know, he needs to do something with that. And I have to go kind of tell Kenny, hey Kenny, we need to get this straightened out. One of the things, these are the most important things that, you know, the merchandising, the teaching. I play with the members. I'm playing about once every 2 weeks. Playing with the members is a key part, but I don't do that a lot. I like to practice. I like to practice a lot. I love the golf swing. Love doing it. But you know, on the administrative side, that's kind of fun. You know, we meet on our staff meetings and we do that. You know, I got a good boss that lets me do what I kind of like to do. So that's fun. I'm not the new age pro is turned into, you know, they're specialized. I'm not what we call a slipper pro. A slipper pro walks around shaking hands, telling everybody, hey, nice to meet you today, you know, good, shaking hands. I'm not that, and Jack and Reed are not, we're not, we do everything. I'll put on your grip for you, or I don't just walk around looking all the time, you know, just acting a fool. I love my job. You know, every day coming into work is fun. I mean, it's got its ups and downs, but you know,
that's good. After 34 years,
I mean, you're
still
always
having fun.
Here at Dalton Country Club. You know, I always like to say we're always on. Your head's always on a swivel. You always got something going on. Like I could be looking right here and go, "Come on, man, get out of the high grass. Quit driving your car in the high grass." I mean, really? I know you could be sitting there talking, and all of a sudden you look down there on the drive. Really, you're wearing jeans? Come on, man, don't wear jeans out here today. I don't like that part, but you know.
It happens.
Our members are so great. They check in all the time. They come in and sign for their cards. You know, that ain't happening. What are you doing? You're out there, you're riding on why didn't check in? Come on, you really do. You know, and those are things that are, that happen on a daily basis. But most of all, being hospitality, I enjoy seeing our members. I enjoy doing it. That's a fun part of my job, but I love my tournaments and I love my students getting better. That's pretty much. If that don't sound like I've done it or not, I've been doing it for 30 years. So I've been sneaking by and getting by you, So if there's anything else, you got any other questions?
How many students have you sent to college for golf?
Oh, that's a good one. Lowell, we get Lowell sent like 45. I'm up to about 26. I'm averaging 2 or 3 a year.
Yeah.
In all levels. But that's the fun part. Going to a student signing party is really cool.
Yes. Well, thank you, Russ.
Thank you, Nancy. I loved. My wife says, "Now you be professional up there. You be professional." I love it.
Well, we all know he tries.
Thank you.
He talks about how he
Dalton
loves
Country.
hospitality and loves being here, and all of you who come through that pro shop can definitely attest to the hospitality that this man has. He's always smiling, always laughing, always saying hello. So please make sure next time you're in that golf shop or scheduling a lesson, you make sure and gives a little bit of hospitality back to this guy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Dalton Country Club.
Thank you very much, and enjoy your afternoon.